If you travel to the Tungabhadra River Valley in southern India, you arrive amid a surreal landscape. Massive, rounded granite boulders dominate the terrain, looking almost like fused drops of mercury. Scattered across 26 square kilometers of this valley are the remnants of over 1,600 surviving stone monuments. Today, it's a quiet ruin, but in the 1520s, this was Hampi, the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire. At its peak, it was the second largest city on the planet, trailing only Beijing. When the Portuguese trader Domingo Paes visited, he sat down to record his awe at the sheer scale of the place. Looking at the thriving markets and massive infrastructure, he compared its grandeur to Rome. Building a megacity of this scale amid these boulders required specialized planning. Its presence here, and its eventual total desertion, remains a central mystery of the Indian peninsula. Keeping a massive population safe required immense physical infrastructure. Planners surrounded Hampi with 7 concentric layers of heavy protective walls, reaching up to 36 feet high in strategic places. But defense was secondary to basic survival. A population rivaling Beijing required massive amounts of fresh water in a valley dominated by stone. The solution was a sprawling hydraulic network. Engineers built kilometers of stone aqueducts to channel water straight from the mighty Tungabhadra River, feeding it directly into a system of public baths, giant stepwells, and private royal pools. This mastery over the landscape extended to their places of worship. The Virupaksha temple actually predates the empire by centuries, but successive rulers expanded it into a towering 165-foot stone marvel. By managing defense and water with this level of precision, the empire successfully turned an arid, rocky valley into a functioning home for hundreds of thousands of people. Inside the Virupaksha temple, in a darkened chamber built nearly 1,400 years ago, there is a strange optical phenomenon. This cross-section shows light entering a narrow hole in the granite, acting like a camera aperture. Traveling in straight lines, exterior rays cross precisely through the opening. Striking the opposite wall, they project a perfectly inverted, full-color image of the Raja Gopuram Tower. Whether the original architects calculated this precise geometry or stumbled into a physical accident is still debated by historians. Either way, the stone walls still hold physical secrets. The architect of Hampi's absolute zenith in the 1500s was King Krishna-devaraya. He was a disciplined military leader who expanded the empire's territory threefold. Yet he maintained a starkly contrasting intellectual life. He was an accomplished, multilingual writer and poet. His surviving verses vividly detail the lives of the women in his court, describing them bathing in ponds filled with red water lilies. His wealth funded staggering material art. The city was filled with extravagant stone carvings, like massive, highly detailed chariots dedicated to the gods. The city under his rule was also highly cosmopolitan. Royal pleasure palaces integrated Islamic arches to support Hindu temple roofs, leaving a direct physical record of mixing architectural styles. The result was a capital that balanced absolute military control with a level of cultural refinement that drew travelers from around the world. That golden age ended abruptly. The neighboring kingdoms eventually united their forces to shatter the empire. The aftermath was apocalyptic. Enemy forces breached the defensive walls, looted the capital, and set the city ablaze. The fires burned continuously for weeks. Today, you can stand on the Mahanavi Diba, the exact royal stone platform where King Krishna-devaraya surveyed his capital, and look over the desolate ruins. Where thousands of traders and courtiers once lived, only the bare stone plinths of great palaces survived the flames. The wood and gold of the palaces are gone, but the stone skeletons and the hydraulic engineering that shaped them are still visible. Today, Hampi is recognized as a World Heritage Site, a permanent record of a city that was once the richest in the world.